This one's chicken bacon ranch. I got broccoli roasted red pepper, garlic with sausage, veggie delight, eggplant and tomato ricotta, meat lover stuff. I got meat lover pepperoni cheese in the back and garlic, and I got grandma's.
I get 3/4 of the omelets there.
Yeah.
I'm with Phil Russo here at the Utica Pizza Company. How you doing today, Phil?
Good, Bill. How are you?
Good to be here, man. I'm excited.
Thank you.
We
Thank
couldn't
you.
wait to get here today.
We're excited for you guys to get here.
That's awesome. So, first of all, Phil, I got to ask you. This just kind of threw me off. When I found you guys, I saw Utica Pizza Company. I said, oh, man, new pizza place opened up in Utica. But then I come to find out you guys are in Syracuse. So what is the name all about?
Well, that's right, Bill. We actually come up with Utica Pizza Company for the Syracuse area. We've started back in the early 90s and as Charlie's Pizza in the Utica area. My partner is Charlie DiCristina, and he started off in the early 90s, and we started our first location over there in New York Mills.
Okay.
So as a young kid, I used to flip pies there on the weekends during high school, things like that. You know, get some experience, have a feel for the culinary industry, which I did love. And then I proceeded on to culinary school after high school, and went to the Culinary Institute of America down in Poughkeepsie. Learned a little bit more extensive on, you know, seafood cookery, more than just the basic Italian dishes that we were accustomed to. And then through the years after getting out of college and continuing to work in the industry, and then, you know, getting back with Charlie and moving forward, we started doing the Italian festival out here in Syracuse, which is actually this coming weekend, and we're actively involved in that still. We've been doing that for, you know, a good 12 years.
Wow.
And we always had really long lines down there, and we're really successful with our products down there. And we've come to realize that the big draw in the Syracuse market was the Utica name.
Absolutely.
The name for those, you know, traditional Utica favorites like the chicken Riggies, the Utica greens, and the tomato pie.
Something that they didn't have out here.
Right. Well, you know, or very little of, or
Right,
be it that we're only 45 minutes down the road. You know, you would think that, you know, someone would have those spin of items out here, but, you know, they're really authentic to the area of Utica, traditional, and started in that area, and that was the big draw. So we said, you know, moving forward and having more locations, you know, to open up as Charlie's Pizza out in Syracuse, you know, kind of, you know, who's Charlie's Pizza. So the Utica was the big draw, so we decided to go with Utica Pizza Company.
That's a smart idea.
That's where we came up with that name. So moving forward, you know, we'll be Utica Pizza Company in our future locations.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of history behind the family and the business.
Sure.
How far does this go back?
It goes back quite a ways. I mean, you know, learned the pizza industry. Like I said, my partner, Charlie, he learned it as a young kid when he was going to college through his sister and brother-in-law, Pat Magro, Cindy Magro. They're out at Sorrento's in Ilion.
Yep.
He went to Herkimer College out there and learned how to make pizza and whatnot, you know, working on the weekends, and said, hey, he fell in love with it, had a passion for cooking. And really wanted to take it a little further, and him and his brother Russ decided, hey, let's do it for ourselves, and opened up a pizzeria on their own, which was La Roma's out in Rome. So they've been out there, you know, since the 80s out there as La Roma's. And then, you know, Charlie decided to, you know, go off onto his own, open up Charlie's Pizza in the Utica area. I went to culinary school and whatnot, you know, after working, like I said, through high school there, and, you know, kind of further expanded the menu with some of the knowledge that I learned with, you know, like I said, just different facets of cooking. And here we are today.
There you are.
Yeah.
Well, the place looks awesome. I can't wait to go inside. Why don't we go inside now and kind of see and talk a little bit about the menu and some of the stuff you guys have here.
Sure.
Want to show us what you got?
Sure.
All right, buddy. Let's go in.
Let's do it. So Bill, over here is our daily slice special window.
Okay.
So when the customers come in, we always have this window full of our daily slice specials. We got a lot of different nice ones today. We got our chicken bacon ranch up here. We got a stuffed meat lovers down here on the bottom. They finished it off with a little bit of mozzarella cheese, garlic on top. In the back there, we got the grandma's pie, which is kind of an oldie but a goodie.
One of my favorites.
Yep. garlic base. We throw a little bit of marinade sauce across the top for a little bit of color and flavor. And then we got some, veggie down here, eggplant, tomato, fresh mozzarella. And then of course on top we have all of our bottled jarred
Yeah, I was
sauces.
going to ask you about this. This is all Utica. This is your own product right here.
Yep, this is all of our own product, our own sauces, dressings, all the things that we make here right in the restaurant. Now you can have it at the tip of your fingers at your house in a jar. We're very proud of that line. We learned in the jarring industry you can cut a lot of corners to make things a little easier and bring a little bit more money to the bottom line. But we wanted to make sure that we are proud of whatever we were putting in a bottle.
Absolutely.
So we use all the highest ingredients that we use right here in the store and all these jarred products, and we're shipping them all over the country now. So
That's what I was going to ask you the next question. Now, how can people get your stuff?
you can look us up at itsauiticathing.com.
Okay.
So we're online with that. Utica Pizza Company, it's uiticathing.com.
Okay. They can order.
Yeah, they can order anything from the jarred sauces. We have these great gift baskets here, which are great ideas for the holiday time.
Oh, wow.
It's got a little mixture of sauces,
everything?
spices, some pasta in there, all sorts of things like that. So we're also shipping tomato pies nationwide as well.
Really?
Yeah, so you can get your
Wow.
homemade tomato pie
And that's
shipped right to you.
and people all over the
style.
country are always, whenever they come home, that's one of the things they always make sure they get.
Sure.
Tomato pie. Now this is a great way for people. So if
Sure.
you're looking for tomato pie, this is where you can get it.
That's right. Got our dessert case over here. All of our desserts are again authentic Utica style pastry. We get the cannolis we make in-house here. Our half moons come from Hemstraw's Bakery, which is the originator of the half moon cookie over in Utica. And then all the rest of the pastry that we have in here, the pasta chocs, we got fruit tarts, lobster tails, all sorts of different goodies in there. Those are all made by Desserts Beyond the Ordinary.
Okay, yeah.
Which is over off Bank Place in Utica.
Yes.
That's my cousin Joey Leone. And he does all
yes.
of our pastries. And we also do cheesecake and things like that as well too.
Wow. So we got an idea of what you guys have pizza-wise, some of the desserts. Now, we're going to be coming in the kitchen a little bit. I'm going to let you get started in there, but we're going to go in and meet Phil in there and see what he's going to make for us today. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, buddy. See you in a little bit.
All right. All right, so today we're going to make traditional Utica favorite, Utica style greens.
Okay.
And we're also going to be making a variation on our chicken Riggies, which is also a Utica favorite and original. But we're going to do it with shrimp today, so we're going to do shrimp Riggies.
Sounds good.
We also have seafood in this location, so we do that on weekends, typically Friday, Saturday, Sundays, and sometimes throughout the middle of the week you can find a variety of different seafood from us. So a little variation on the traditional chicken Riggy, but just show you guys how to do it. So we'll use some onion, some fresh minced garlic, and then we got our prosciutto ham, our salami, and our cherry pepper for a little bit of spice. So what we'll do is, you'll see me put all those ingredients in the pan to start.
Okay.
We saute them all down. You want to saute them really good to draw the flavor from that meat.
Sure.
And then over here we got our escarole, which is traditional for Utica greens. I mean, you can use a romaine lettuce if you can't find escarole.
Right.
But you're traditionally using escarole.
Okay.
First thing we're going to do is mince up some of these onions here. Want to cut those down nice and small. We got our little pinch of fresh chopped garlic. We're going to add some salami here. Prosciutto ham. And our cherry peppers. Cherry peppers, if you don't like it too spicy, you just cut back on the peppers a little bit. If you like it a little extra spicy, then throw a few extra. Traditionally, this dish is supposed to be a little spicy. But again, if you don't like it spicy, you can actually omit them right out of the, the dish if you prefer. So we're going to take this over to the flame and we're going to get that going. You want to start this off kind of like a nice high heat. So while that's cooking down, takes a little bit to render all the flavor out of the meats. We'll get started on our second dish, which is the shrimp Riggies.
Okay.
For that, we want to start out with a little bit of butter. We're going to start by cooking off our protein here, our jumbo black tiger shrimp. So we'll lay these in nice. And we're going to bring that over to the flame and we'll get that shrimp cooking off here. As you can see, the meat starting to cook down nice.
Yep.
That oil is pulling the flavor right out.
Yeah, you can smell me. It comes right out. That's a beautiful smell.
So that's rendering down.
Yeah.
Shrimp Riggies with a little bit of sweet sherry wine. So the shrimp are starting to cook. We're going to flip those.
Okay.
The butter's starting to slightly brown. Add in some cherry peppers. Some sweet peppers, sweet bell peppers. Let that all cook down nice.
I gotta tell you, the smell of that, anything you make with prosciutto and garlic and onions,
It's just one of those smells that you can smell from
miles away.
room away.
Yep, absolutely.
As you can see, that meat's starting to slightly brown a little bit nice. Drawing all the flavors out of that. Looking like we're ready for our greens, our
Okay.
extra roll. We're going to add this right in. You know, once you get to this point, you kind of want to reduce the heat more down to like a low, medium low. You know, you really want to mix everything around nice and incorporate all those flavors from the meat and the cherry peppers and everything all right through those greens there. Just slowly let that cook down on a low heat. Let it draw all the flavor right through those greens. So next in is our homemade meatless marinade sauce. You want to get that all incorporated nice in there. Bring it back over to the flame here. And we're just going to let that cook down and reduce.
Yep.
You'll start to see the sauce thicken up nicely.
Okay.
And then we'll get our pasta ready for service for that. And as that's cooking down and reducing, we're just about ready on these greens. Now they've been on a nice low heat. Yep. Now we're going to take it right over to the table behind us here. We're going to add a little fresh pecorino romano grated. This is a really important part of the dish here. You got to get yourself a really good grated cheese to put in there.
Right.
And now we got the oreganade mix, which is again a mixture of breadcrumbs, the same pecorino romano,
Yep.
and some spices in there. And then we're just going to fold that in nice.
And this kind of keeps it all together, kind of.
Right, and it kind of brings the dish all together. All right, so we're back to plating our greens. Finish it off with a little bit more of that Parmesan on top. And there you have it, the greens. All right, so I'm going to turn that off now. Blanched Rigatoni Pasta here that we've already pre-blanched. We're going to add that right in. I always like to add the pasta right into the pan with the sauce. It makes a big difference. I'm also going to add, again, some of that pecorino romano. Add some good flavor in there. And then you want to get a nice toss on it. Make sure that it's coated nicely. And not throw.
See, you never, wearing a white jacket, you're in an Italian kitchen. No shot. No shot, it's gonna stay. Soft. That's a good sign, though.
Right. So we're gonna plate this up here nice. Shrimp right up there so you can see it nice. Finish that with a little Parmesan and some fresh chopped parsley.
There it is. Shrimp Riggies. Utica pizza style.
Shrimp Riggies.
When I moved to Syracuse, Utica Pizza Company was the very first food order we placed, and we had a whole gathering at my house. They delivered right to the house, but they're always all over the place. They've got their canned sauces now, and you know, it's really nice family feel in the house. Phil, I know, is a culinary graduate from CIA, so he's got the skills to come in for a nice fancy dinner, bring your bottle of wine. I love doing that. So come on by to Utica Pizza Company. I'm a fan.
Oh, that's good sauce. Wow. That's a really good sauce. It's got a pretty good bite to it. That's actually really, really good. that, you taste it. They got a nice kick to it.
Yeah,
Those peppers
cherry
really.
peppers got a nice little kick to it. I mean, again, traditionally it's a spicy dish,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
you can back it off a little bit by adding a little bit less if you don't like it as spicy.
That sauce is outstanding. Greens, fantastic, delicious, ton of flavor, ton of meat, the cheese. You know when you use good cheese,
Yeah,
it makes the
It
dish.
does make a difference.
This is absolutely insane.
So it's safe to say I gained you as a lifetime customer, right?
You bet. Great job, man. Thank you. That's awesome. Well, we just finished here at Utica Pizza Company here in Syracuse, New York. What an awesome time we had today. I want to thank Phil Russo again, Charlie DiCristina for having us here. They put out so much good food for us today. Great family business. A lot of history that goes back a long way. So I want to thank them again. Their staff was great. Thank you for all the customers coming out. So we're heading out today, but we'll definitely be back to visit. Bill Vinci from the Empire Plate. You guys have a great day.